So, what's the conclusion of all this? What's the whole point of living? What are we put on this earth for? Why does God got me here? Well, here's the answer to your question. Why are we here? Why are we put on this earth? You ready? Are you ready for the answer? You're not going to like it. And I'm going to go to a scripture. What's the meaning of life? Now, let me correct myself. You're not going to like it if you're a carnal person looking for some type of carnal answer. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. That's the point of life. Fear God, keep his commandments. And if you keep his commandments, you're praising him and worshiping, thinking about the law and meditating on it. That's the point of life. Fear God to keep. It's that simple. I remember I was watching this movie. It was called Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And they asked this, I want to say it was like a supercomputer. And they asked the supercomputer, like, what's the meaning of life? And the computer was like, come back to me and I want to say like 20 million years or whatever. So time fast forward, it's 20 million years later to the future. And everybody in the galaxy all gathered to find out what is the meaning of life. And so everybody's chanting and cheering and yeah. So we finally come back 20 million years later. What is the meaning of life? And the computer said, oh, you're not going to like this. And he says, go ahead, tell me, I must know. And he said, are you ready? The meaning of life is 42. And they were like, what? Yeah, 42. Like, yeah, I did the math. The meaning is 42. They didn't like the answer because it was simple. This is simple. The meaning of life. Fear God. Keep his commandments. It's not difficult. Fighting the temptation, that can be hard at times if you don't got the armor of God. It can be very hard. So, fear God and keep his commandments. You gotta know who's the God. Is it the God of Buddhism? Is it the God of Krishna? The God of what God? The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You're already growing up and being introduced to him already. So it's not like it's very, this word is hard to find. You grew up with it in your mama's house. You've heard of it. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the man who split the Red Sea. So, fear him and keep his commandments. In order to keep his commandments, you got to know his commandments. And how do you know his commandments? You got to do what? You got to read, or somebody has to read it to you. So in Deuteronomy 31, I want to say 10. We about to go there anyways. Yep. Deuteronomy 31 and 10. And Moses commanded them, saying, at the end of every 7 years, in the solemnity of the year of the release in the Feast of the Tabernacles, when all Israel is come to appear before Yahweh, thy God, in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing. So for those who can't read, you can just listen to it. But also, If you following the law, Deuteronomy 6:6, you supposed to teach it. Talk about it when you're in 6:7, 6:6. Maybe 6:5. Talk about it when you going by, when you in the way. Teach, your brothers to keep the laws, statutes, commandments. Because why? Psalms 34:7, I believe. Psalms 34:7. Yep. Psalms 34:7. And the angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him and deliver them. So, you teach your brother the laws, and they follow and obey. And that's how you fear him. And they get those protection from the angels, because the angels are camping around them. They got a hedge. And they got that hedge. Why? Because you teach them the law, and they follow and they keeping it. And guess what? They keeping the law, they going to teach each other how to keep the law, statutes, commandments, and fear God. So, in order to fear him and keep his commandments, you got to know this word. This is Isaiah. I want to say 34. I'll know exactly once I get there. Isaiah 34. I think 15. Uh, 34:16. It says, seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. None of these shall fail. Meaning none of these prophecies are not going to be fulfilled. None shall want her mate. You can't. This book does not need to be paired with any other lost book or hidden book. All you need is right here. For my mouth hath commanded it, and his spirit hath gathered them. So, Most High can't lie. He can't do that. So whatever's in this word, surely is going to come to pass. You could take that and deposit that in the bank. His word is good. This is Isaiah 55 and verse 3 to verses 3 to verse 6. Isaiah 55 verse 3. Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live. And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. So, all right. Incline your ear, listen. Behold, I have given him for a witness to the people, a leader and commander to the people. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee, because Yahweh thy God, and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. This is your time to do it. This is the purpose of life. We're getting back because we went astray. So you want to know the purpose of life? Seek him. This should be John chapter 10 verse 6. Ooh, shoot. Nope, John 10 and 9, it says, I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. 1 second. I want to tear this again. Let me read that over. St. John. I'll start at verse 7. Matter of fact, St. John chapter 10, verse 7. It says, Then said Yahushua unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. So, if you doing this work and you doing it diligently, you got the keys to life. You're going to get into salvation. That's the point of life. You want to get salvation. Fear God, keep His commandments. You keep His commandments, you'll get salvation. That's the whole purpose of life. Fear Him, keep His commandments, and get salvation, and live it up for the rest of eternity. Doesn't that sound like awesome, man? I got so many things that I want in the kingdom. I'm talking about I want gold planets. A planet that rains gold. A whole galaxy. Most High allows me to it. You know, I want several galaxies, but I want a galaxy where it's just, you know, all gold. It has its own properties of how the elements work. It rains liquid gold and stuff like that. I want it. That's what I want. And somebody else might want something else different. And hey, and that's cool. But that's just ain't saying, speaking for me, that's what I want. That's the purpose of life. You know how they say the meaning of life is to have fun? Ultimately, in the long term, yeah, it actually is. When you think about it, the whole purpose of life is to have fun. That's the meaning of life. Actually, kind of is. It's just that here in America, this is our prison sentence. We get to have fun in the kingdom. That's eternity. And with that, I hope this lesson has been edifying. And on that note, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to Elders GMS Well. Peace, salutations, and shalom.